Hi, Mrs. Brady here. Let's take a look at writing fractions as decimals. We know that fractions and decimals are the same thing. They're all less than 1 and greater than 0. Well, let's look at when we want to change a fraction to a decimal. If we have a fraction such as 1/4, we can change that to a decimal by a couple different methods. We can divide the denominator into the numerator. We say dividing bottom into top. Or we can look and see if we can make an equivalent fraction. If we make an equivalent fraction, we need the denominator to be 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000s, and so on. It has to be a place that's in our decimal system. So let's go ahead and change this one. Let's go the easy route. Well, I can't multiply 4 by anything and get 10. I can't change 4 to tenths very easily. But I can change 4 to 100. 4 times 25 is 100. Whatever I do to my denominator, I have to do to the numerator. 1 times 25 is 25. Now I have 25 hundredths. As a decimal, we write it decimal 25, 25 hundredths. Let's look at another one. Let's look at 3/5. If I change it to an equivalent fraction, I can change my denominator to 10, 100, 1,000. But let's go the easiest route. 5 can change to 10. I can easily change fifths to tenths by multiplying by 2. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. 3 times 2 is 6. Now I have 6 tenths. We write that as decimal 6, 6 tenths. Let's try one more. Let's look at 26 200ths. Let's make that 27 200ths. Wow. Why, look at the 200. I can try to write it as an equivalent fraction with the denominator. 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Well, if it's 200, I don't want to go smaller. I need to go to a larger number. I'm going to change 200 to 1,000. Because 1,000 is a multiple of 200. I can multiply 200 times 5 to get 1,000. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. 27 times 5 is 135. 135 thousandths would be written like this. We want to do one more so I can show you when you have to be careful about the place. For example, if we have a number such as 2/50ths. Well, I can change that to a denominator of a 100 really easily. If I multiply 50 times 2, I get 100. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 100ths. I have to make sure and remember that the 4 has to be in the hundreds place, not the tenths place. So our answer is decimal 04 in order to represent 4 hundredths. I hope that helps.